Well, that was a $42 mistake. I ran over a tire. It blew in front of me. So I got both air conditioners on. Well, gang, getting ready to go to Chicago. I've got the vents on up top. I got the air turned on that, you know, I'm told I don't need, but I do it anyway. I need to get this unplugged, turned on, and ready to head out of here. Looks like dogs rolling in some worms. That's nice. But I think I just need to unplug this. Tire's good, fluids are good, it's washed. I got some windows open, so I'll shut those. It's just going to be me and the dogs running up there. I'll show up here. I found some fuel along the way on open roads. It's a little bit cheaper. I got to go through here and make sure all the doors and everything are shut, because I don't have anybody come in here and do it for me. I'll get the maps loaded up on both of them, and I'll get on the road trying to beat the traffic, Chicago traffic. I think that's fruitless, but at least I'll get up there, so if I get stuck in it, I can always like to get in and pull in with daylight. So I'll get cord in, the vents down, the windows shut, check all the doors, get the dogs ready to go, and then I'll back this guy up. If anybody wants to see me start it up, just turn the key and it does a couple clicks and starts right up. And then the air down here, that's the 2 tanks for the air brakes. It'll pump up. This is the auxiliary air. So once the air goes up, we'll be ready to go, get it warmed up. I don't have a backup camera, so it's just going to be me and the pooches. I'm trying to find out if there's anybody back there. I think we'll be okay. I switched this into, I always turn it off here. I've got the power shore feed in. I turned it off, and then I turn the generator on. Always disconnect them. This goes to the inverter over here, and then from the inverter comes to this box, and then goes to the panels. So got that all ready to go. That's why I like not having the TV in there. Makes it nice. Got all these doors shut. The only thing left is just to get the dogs and get going. All right, so here we go. By myself. It's always a little hairy. I'm not scared to drive it by myself. It's just if I need to do anything in here, I gotta stop. I'm about a half hour behind when I wanted to go, but oh well. So we'll get out of the neighborhood here and get on the road. Thought I'd show you the windmills out here. It's kind of pretty, I think. A lot of wind, but just cruising along. Thing feels like a race car without the truck behind it. Getting, I don't know, 6.5 to 9 gallons miles a gallon, between 50 and 60. See what we do on the interstate without the truck. Put the Open Roads app, opened it up, found a gas station, and did some directions straight to it. So I got about 32 minutes till I get there. I'm almost to a quarter tank, and I think the generator, I don't know when it quits, around a quarter. So I think I'll probably put, I don't know, 80, I think 60 gallons is a quarter tank. So I'll put, I don't know, 80 to 100 gallons in maybe. We still have super crazy high gas. So I don't want to fill it up with high and then it goes low. It's kind of like stock market, but I think I'm gonna put 100 gallons in. That way I can run the generator in the evening if I need to and not worry about it. So pick it back up here on the interstate. Well, that was a $42 mistake. I didn't bring my fleet card, so it was $5.49 at the pump, and that's what I paid. So I just put 60 gallons in, and it got me almost to 3/4 tank. So it's like 80 cents a gallon cheaper times 60 gallons. So $48 mistake. So oh well. Got my compadres here. We're gonna continue on. We are gonna take off after that semi, after both of them. All right, after a minute, I'll get going here. I think I'm pulling right on out. Watch my back end. We are good to go. Man, that sucks. It's in my truck. My wife's not even gonna bring it. But I think three-quarter tank's not bad. I can run the generator with that. Only got 74 more miles to go. Alrighty. We will turn here and get on the interstate if this guy doesn't pass me. Alright. I'll try to do a time lapse for a little bit of this.
I was so cold and lost, and nothing seemed to ring true. I couldn't bear the cross for everything I've been through. And each day I knew I needed change, but there was no way, no way.
Well, I made it to Chicago. Going 15, I guess that's better than nothing. 42 miles, an hour and 12 minutes. So this is what it's like in Chicago. It's not a big deal.
I then God whispered your name, and that's when everything changed. Love came out of the rain. I talk about being saved. Suddenly I want to live more than I ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name.
Well, I'm picking it up in the morning. This is our spot. I'm not gonna say where it is, but ended up sliding this in here, and we just ran the vents all night. Didn't have to use the generator or the air conditioners. Just pulled the 3 vents and opened the windows up and went well. Got the aqua hot on now, making some water. Still have the Victron says I still have like I think a day left of battery, but I'm gonna run the generator here in a little bit and charge the batteries up. But everything went real well. Gonna take showers and eat and breakfast and everything, so does real well just to kind of slide into a parking lot here. And brother, he lives up the road, so we just they let us park it here Friday evening and we'll leave Sunday morning, so it works real well. I was gonna say, this place turned out to be nicer than some of the places we've stayed at. I mean, this is kind of downtown Chicago, a little piece of heaven down here. So like I said, they let us stay right here. Really nice. So we respect it and just kind of backed in here, not plugged in, not making a bunch of noise or anything. So turned out real nice. Well, I turned the generator on and an air conditioner. So I've got turned it on at 87%. Because of the air conditioner, I've just got one of them pulling, and the two inverters pulling about 1600 watts a piece to charge the batteries. Everything's running good. Generator's 20,000 watt, so 4,700 is nothing on it. It's purring really nice. Got this up here, shows the be interesting. So I've got the voltage on each leg of what this says and the amps. So I've got 12 amps on the one leg, and that's for the battery charger. Says 25 on the other. So I've got 122 and 118. Not exactly sure that's right. So we'll see what this says. I don't know if it'll tell me. What was that? The voltage. So if we can come back here to the multiplus. I don't know if it'll tell me ACN 117 and 120. And that says 118 and 122. So I trust this one more. So 117 and 121. I've got 3,100 watts on one leg and 16 on the other. So that's this guy. It's gonna go outside for a minute. Running the generator out here. It's not real noisy at all. It's about the extent of it. Got that guy going. Can hardly hear it. It's purring along. Got one AC on top. Still got the windows open. I'm gonna leave them open. It's pretty nice. It's like 70 degrees outside. So probably do that, but just thought I'd show you with the generator on. It works real well. So just an update. It is now 11 o'clock and the generator's been running I think for a couple hours now, so I'm to 100%. I got two air conditioners running, so that's why I got one off each leg. It's like 80 degrees outside. It's almost freezing in here, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna turn the air off and the generator off for a little bit and then turn it back on in a little bit or what. But it only took a couple hours to get me to 100, but I was only at like 87% anyway. So I got, close to 13% in a couple hours. But just thought I'd share that. Pretty cool. I guess one thing, you know, I turned the aqua hot on, and we've all taken showers. Turning the gas aqua hot on, it takes no power. So I just ran this off of the, that's my electric gun on here. Just ran it off the batteries. It takes no power to run the aqua hot. Had hot showers for all four of us. Plenty of water left, using the bathroom, fridge here and everything. And then, like I said, from 6 o'clock yesterday to 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock this morning, just went to 87%. And then just took a couple hours to charge it. I guess you could probably run the generator all day long with the air conditioners. Never done that before. And so I ended up, the girls took off and I stayed here just to be with it. I'm sure it's fine, but just didn't want anything to happen on my watch, I guess. So kind of just exploring it. Everything's working fine, so it's kind of nice. Last summer I had all the problem with the inverters and all of that, so you know, a little anxious to leave it alone, but everything's working fine. Battery's good, the inverters are good, generator's good. fridge, water, toilet works now with the air compressor. Everything works, so it's kind of nice. So just playing around, I turned the air conditioners off and the generator off. It's 100% charged. I've got the vent fans, so I turned them all on full blast. So I got 3 of them going. I opened up the windows, and it's nice. I got the awnings pulled outside, and this says running sound bar, the TV, battery chargers, the vent fans, the refrigerator, everything else. I have 1 day and 20 hours. So I don't know if that's the one thing that I don't know is in Victron, you know, I could probably figure it out. I don't know if that's to 50% because they're AGM batteries, or if that's running them completely to zero or what. So at any rate, you know, I got almost 2 days. So at a full charge, I can run the TV, the fans, phone chargers, the refrigerator for at least a day, if not 2. And I ran it yesterday for a full day and the Aqua Hot, and it took 2 hours to charge it up. So this makes a pretty good boondocker. 130 gallons of water, and I've got that separate air pump to keep the generator bladders charged and the toilet running, so I don't have to run my aux air, because the aux air, I've got some leaks somewhere, and you know, if you have 5 of them that you can't even tell are leaking, like it adds up, and it cycles probably once every 30-40 minutes. But the separate pump that I put in there for just the generator, air bladder, and the toilet, it doesn't cycle. It's only when it's used. So I guess all that to say, you know, just kind of playing around, haven't really had a chance to do it. You know, I can run the coffee pot too. It doesn't do anything. I've got the microwave. I can run 2 air conditioners off of the batteries too, with my inverters. They're 3,000 watt inverters, so I could run the front one and the back one. I only run 2 air conditioners in here anyway. I've never had to turn all 4 on, so I could run both air conditioners off the batteries. I don't know how long. Maybe I'll play around with it. I can turn them both on and see how long it says. So I turn the air conditioners on, and it's just the fans, and I've gone down from 2 days to 1 day. It takes 2 minutes for the air conditioners to turn on, so I'll turn this back on then. So I got both air conditioners on, one off each inverter, and it says I can run it, it's counting down a little bit, but 6 hours, so kind of interesting. So I'm running same setup, TV, refrigerator, all the vents, and got the air conditioners, and it says it's going down to 4, so it's pulling some juice out of the battery, but pretty interesting. Well, we're getting ready to get out of here. I gotta put the awnings up, and that's about it, really. We only used about half a tank of water, and 4 of us took a shower for 2 days. So get the awnings put up and get ready to get out of here.
was so cold and lost, and nothing seemed to ring true. I couldn't bear the cross for everything I've been through. And each day I knew I needed change, but there was no way, no way. And then God whispered your name, and that's when everything changed. Love came out of the rain. I talk about being saved. Suddenly I want to live more than I ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name. I can see the sunshine for the first time in a while. Girl, it's like I've been baptized by the warmth of your smile. We'll call it fate or faith, or call it crazy either way. It's amazing, amazing grace. When God whispered your name, and that's when everything changed. Love came out of the rain. Talk about being saved. Well, suddenly I want to live more than I ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name. It's just what I needed to hear, babe. It couldn't have been more loud and clear.
Well, we stopped for a pit stop in Lowell off of 65. My batteries went down to 87%, and I did turn the generator on, just let the alternator do it, and we're at 100%. So it says 6 days. I think that'll come back down, but we're batteries are all charged up and didn't have to run the generator. I'm gonna go eat some lunch here, but just that was kind of interesting. The alternator does real good charging it, so just thought I'd tell you. Well, we're on our way back from, where did we stop? Arby's. There were 4 people working inside. It took 30 minutes, I think, right around there to get 2 sliders. So we're a little bit behind. But we're heading down 65 south. Pretty day. Traffic, knock on wood, hadn't been too bad. We're gonna stop in at the storage unit and dump our tanks, and then park it at home. So we'll pick you up there. So we stopped here, the storage place. They've got a tank drop. Looks like I got to pull forward a little bit, but gonna dump the tanks here and then drive on home. I ran over a tire. It blew in front of me, and so I ran it over, and it scraped me up a little bit right here, and then it took one of those little things and pulled it off a little bit. So it's always something.
Your name, oh yeah.
So I wanted to show you this. Our neighbor has a bus. He's got an Integra, but this is his bus barn. Pretty awesome. It's a timber framed structure. He's got a 3-car garage on this side, 3-car garage on that side, a timber frame structure that he can pull his bus in, and then he's got bedroom and living quarters in there. So pretty awesome. And it's like right by our neighborhood entrance. So pretty cool. That would be awesome. But just thought I'd show you that. Oh, that was Aaron. That guy's went to high school with him. He has a couple of Lamborghinis, and I just have a big old bus. But whatever. Kids want horses. We got an equestrian center here too. But all buses, I don't know if it's less maintenance or not, but keeps us busy for sure. So this is the end of the trip. It's our boondocking adventure. I guess, you know, pretty cool. I didn't have to run the generator to charge the batteries. I don't even need to plug it in when I get home, but I will. I put probably 3/4 of a tank in of water and probably ran through less than half. And the 4 of us went to the bathroom and took showers every morning. So this thing does pretty well. The tanks weren't full when I dumped them. I don't know, running, it was only 85 or something like that. So being able to run the vents and not the air all the time, I think the battery said it would do 2 days worth, something like that, day and a half, and then run the generator for a couple hours and charge the batteries back up. You could, if you didn't run the air conditioners, you could last forever. I'm trying to make my turns here. This is probably, if you can handle this neighborhood and getting in my driveway, you can drive this bus about anywhere. Some of these turns are tight, and then you get the neighbors. Some of them will come through pretty quick, and so it's just trying not to get my drive axle off of the road, lose it in one of their yards, or hit one of the neighbors and their dogs. But it's been a fun trip. Not sure where we're gonna go next. Probably Kentucky Horse Park. I think I'm gonna have it in the driveway for a little bit. So here we are. This is one of the hard ones coming around the corner. And meeting a neighbor. So we're road's just barely wide enough. We don't really make it for buses, but it's been fun. So, any rate, thanks for coming along. We'll get some more videos out soon and doing some upgrade. Well, this is where we're going to end it. I pulled it in the driveway real quick, just like always, dodging the storms. But we got a big one coming in. It's supposed to rain all night long, so Emma and we raced and got this thing emptied out. I got it plugged in because I got 100 emails. Once I come in here, the bus connects to the internet, and then it sends me an email that it's not plugged in. They sent me 100 of them, so I got to go in there and adjust that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Pretty neat. It does pretty good at boondocking. If I had some solar panels on there, you could. I don't know if you'd have to plug the thing in if you had solar panels on it, and it wasn't 95 degrees out. Of course, you'd have to get some water every now and then and dump your tanks every now and then, but man, she does pretty good. So like I said, thanks for watching. I'm gonna keep it here for a little bit and do some of the upgrades and fixes for my other video. But thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit like. If you want, hit subscribe. Tune in to Prevost and Barbecue. He's got a bus almost like this. I think it says Angola and mine says American Coach, and it's different colors, but they're almost the same. He got some